Hey, Freddie Kitchens.
Screw you! You're fired! You're fired!
Hey, Pat Schumer.
You're fired!
Hey, Bruce Allen, kind of.
You're fired! You're
Ron Rivera.
fired!
But not for long.
Now hired.
Yeah, congratulations. Oh,
2020. Same old shit here at the ranch.
holy crap. New year, same shit. Fuck.
We got a packed podcast for you today.
Way too much information. We did a bad thing last week by deciding to choose every single game for week 17. But, it worked out pretty well.
Yeah, we don't got to go through all these. You picked 8 right. I picked 9 right. Let's go with the deciding game, because English. Dolphins beat the Patriots.
There was a 17-point spread that you could have bet on
I
to
know.
make a fuck ton of money.
It's the best pick I've made all year.
Yeah.
And I've made some shit picks.
What's that now? 2 years in a row that they've beaten in week 17 in Gillette Stadium?
It would have been, well, I would have been pissed, but it would have been more fitting if the Patriots pulled the old hook and ladder schoolyard bullshit, take it down the field and score, just like the Dolphins did last year. But I'll take a win. I don't know, all these other games.
Marshawn Lynch came back, touchdown, flexes it in. We get down to the 1 yard line again, and we blow it. Now, a lot of interesting things happened there. We had an injured player going off the field in Fant, and the refs didn't notice that and let the play clock go down. That's why no one was set or ready. We were waiting for the player to go off. Then they called it. We got a 5-yard penalty. Lynch was not running anywhere close to 5 yards per run, so we had to switch it up, threw a pass into massive mad pass interference, and that was it.
Clean play.
Yeah.
You're allowed to have your back to the quarterback and grab. And when the receiver tries to, or the tight end in this case, tries to move, you're allowed to hold him as long as you're not facing the quarterback. That's what I've heard now. New rules in the NFL.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So, but
Also, a couple late hits on Russell Wilson that if he was Brady, called. But, moving on.
no, we're in the playoffs either way.
In the playoffs either way.
That's pretty well. I mean, Eagles
either
win, they get in. That makes sense.
Yeah. Cowboys,
They win and they suck.
how's Jason Garrett not on that fired list that we just went through?
If he's there next year,
No one's going to ever want to play there.
I don't think he's probably a good coach, but he's lost the respect of the players. I think his message has fallen mute.
If you lose the players, you lose the team, whether you're good or not.
Yeah. So Jerry Jones they gotta make a move. I don't care.
Yeah.
If he's your friend, if you think of him as family, you own a football organization. You owe it to your fans. Get rid of him. Get a new voice in the locker room.
Yeah.
That's it.
Speaking of new voices, the Browns are looking to interview Josh McDaniels, offensive coordinator from the Patriots, and Greg Roman, offensive coordinator from the Ravens. Chances of either of those signing is, well, I'm guessing Greg Norman is probably a 0 because he got to design his whole offense around the quarterback. Why would he leave?
But it's a head coaching job. So you leave.
True.
You get a head coaching job. You hire your own offensive coordinator. You bring in Colin Kaepernick, run a modified version of the offense you're running right now.
All right, Kaepernick's still out there. Speaking of guys who are still out there, Antonio Brown worked out for the Saints, along with the Stampeders player.
Reggie Bangleton, way to go.
Yeah.
Go make that money.
He got kudos from Antonio Brown, too.
I have what was said about Antonio Brown.
Who said this? This is the head coach of the
This
Saints?
is Adam Schefter.
Oh, okay.
He caught every single thing that was thrown at him. New Orleans wants to sign him, but the team is waiting for the NFL to rule him eligible. The Saints would only sign Brown if he is cleared.
I think right now at this point they've got a really great locker room atmosphere. They've got a team that's going to the playoffs that's hot. Why would you want to throw something in there to try and jiggle it a little bit? That's just asking for trouble.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think he's just going to be cleared this year. Anyways,
He gets picked up next year, and what you've said comes true, and the Saints win the Super Bowl. Breeze retires. Bridgewater takes over, and then you also have Brown signing up. Repeat year. Maybe even Breeze doesn't retire.
well, yeah, I'm just throwing to those guys with Alvin Kamara and what's their running back's name? The second one, DeMarco.
No.
Murray something, right?
Jatavia? No.
LaMarcus?
No. We will figure. Latavius Murray.
Latavius Murray, yeah. Yeah, their offense would be stacked. The whole way through, like, we've been going at Antonio Brown pretty hard, I think, back and forth. He's a great wide receiver.
An amazing wide receiver.
Like, there's no doubt of the people that are available to sign free agents, he's the best option. It's
100%.
just all the baggage. If it wasn't for that, he'd still be playing for the Raiders.
I don't think he'd
They
ever
had issues anyways. But
he'd still be playing for
he'd
the Patriots.
definitely still be playing for the Patriots.
Which
100%.
would be scary because I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have lost half the games they lost coming down the backstretch here.
Yeah,
Brady
because
would
they
have had
just,
someone to throw to.
he has no one to throw to.
No.
Triple team Edelman. Leave everyone
And
else
that's it.
just butt naked. It doesn't
Brady's
matter.
not going to run. You only need a 3 or 4 man rush.
Oh, he can't run.
Yeah.
You need a one-man rush. If he rolls out of the pocket, you'll catch him.
Oh yeah, it's great. Des Bryant's available.
Yeah, there were, I don't want to say rumors, but the name was getting tossed around. Seattle was looking at some free agents. I read again this week that if the Cowboys offer him a deal, he might take it.
Depends on the coaching situation.
Yeah, right circumstances.
Yeah.
So that would be.
Well, shitbag Rivers still feels he has a lot to offer, but he'll be a free agent here this summer, and we'll see who picks him up, if anyone.
I would think nobody. Do a Tony Romo. Be a broadcaster somewhere.
LA, stay with your family.
Yeah, whatever you want to do. You're done playing football.
Couple quick things. Chicago is still going to stick with Trubisky going forward, is what they have said. And Elway has come out and said that Locke will be the quarterback going forward.
Trubisky has talent.
Yeah. That team is just a borderline team.
It's borderline. They need to make the jump, but I think it's him because their defense was stout. They dealt with some injuries, I think, this year.
And suspensions.
So, I think you can't get, like, when he's playing,
Yeah.
he makes throws.
What if one of those top wideouts went there? Give him a better target to shoot at,
Well, there you go.
and to have a good defense again. They might be a playoff threat next year.
Yeah, they could be. And what was the other guy's name? I didn't even watch any of the Broncos games.
Locke.
Elway, cool. Say he's your starting quarterback week 17 with the full off season to go, plus the full amount of playoffs that haven't even started yet that you're not involved in.
Yeah.
Good, great.
Yeah. Speaking of playoffs, for the first time this decade, Patriots are playing a wild card game.
First time this decade.
I believe
I
that's
hope-
what I read, yeah.
I hope Tom Brady gets to go to a Pro Bowl because their ass is kicked out of the playoffs.
By the Titans.
They
could roll in there and do it too. Tannehill's on a tear.
Henry,
Yeah.
Derrick Henry could just go off.
If the Dolphins can go off in Gillette Stadium, anyone can go off in Gillette Stadium.
You've won enough in the playoffs, Brady. Super Bowls are boring for you now. Go play in the Pro Bowl.
Yeah. Go set some records there.
Yeah.
Bring back that quarterback competition from the 90s. That was cool to watch.
What was it?
They did like long passes, hitting moving targets. And
They have an accuracy thing.
not as great.
Well, no.
not as cool. Not as
And
tacky.
they make defensive player, well, at least a defensive player or a non-quarterback player do it as well. Russell Wilson rips that up.
Yeah, he's an amazing quarterback.
Yeah. What do we want to jump into next?
There's another member to the Double 1,000 Club.
Christian McCaffrey carried me to a fantasy football win.
Belt is forthcoming.
Yeah, he's a stud, man. He's a good player, great player. Well, I mean, obviously 3 players have done it. He did it on a shitty team.
He was the team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was their offense. So good for him. He'll get. I don't know what his contract thing is, but I mean, if he's
Give him
even
all of it.
close to being up, give him the keys to the stadium to keep him.
Otherwise, he'll go and then no one will want to play in Carolina. Yeah. Well, with playoffs around the corner, we did make playoff picks. And not absolute trash.
You did pretty well.
For the AFC, I got Baltimore, KC, New England, Tennessee, Houston. I got one team wrong.
The AFC was terrible for me. I got Texans, Chiefs, and Patriots.
NFC was a little bit tougher for me. I only got the Seahawks, the Eagles, and the Saints right.
Yeah, this one was worse again for me. I picked the Seahawks. I got Seahawks, I got Vikings, and I got Saints. So, pretty rough.
Pretty rough.
Thought the Browns would make her, and
I definitely thought the Browns were going to go at least quarters this year.
and I picked the Raiders. Just one last good season for Oakland, but
I had Dallas making it in there. I had the Rams making it, and I had the Bears making it.
that's how it goes.
That's how it goes.
Should we make these picks? Speaking of playoffs,
Finish off our football.
4 games.
Four
Footy
games.
football.
Well, we might have to end up choosing the same here because it's going to be pretty close.
Bills, Texans. What you got? What are your thoughts?
It's in Houston. Yeah, they're the home team there.
I could have just wrote that like an asshole. Sometimes.
Doesn't matter where it is. You know, it's going to be a tight game, I think. But I'm thinking the Bills might pull it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's in Houston.
I'll take the Texans.
Yeah.
I think they're good. I think Watson just keeps getting better, and
They actually started to click there near the end of the year. They had some iffy moments throughout the season, but
yeah. So I'll go Texans. Keep it interesting. Titans, Patriots.
what do you think?
I know what I want.
What are you going to do?
I'm taking the Titans.
I'm going to do the Patriots. I think they make it at least to the quarters here through defense and defense alone.
Vikings, Saints.
Saints. That's
I had to pick Saints. I picked them to win the Super Bowl. No stupid pass interference calls. No more Minnesota miracles. Just
you're at home.
a legit playoff win. No bullshit.
There's no weather to affect anything.
They
Just go out there and play like your team.
they're so good. Just
Just do it.
yeah. And Seahawks, Eagles.
We gotta go.
We know what's up.
Fly, Hawks, fly.
I think that game is going to be close.
I think it'll be closer than we want it to be. It's definitely another one that's going to come down to the last play of the game.
Seahawks have literally played every game this season like this. Even when we go way up, we decide, let's let them come back. Let's make this interesting.
Well, World Juniors are taking place. They finished the round robin tournament, and thankfully, Canada came back and actually made it.
Yeah, we haven't had a chance to come on camera and cry after Saturday's performance against Russia. But since then, it's been
okay. It's getting better.
playing good.
Yeah, USA has been eliminated today by Finland, 1-0.
And we don't even have an American listener, so I can't even rub it in their face. But if you're out there, basically.
Also, the teams making it forward on the other side playing will be Sweden and Russia.
Russia. Sweden, 52 straight wins in the round robin. No one else is even close. Like, the longest streak is probably 2 right now, or 3 in the round robin.
Oh, well, we're at 2.
Yeah, so there you go. 52 is ridiculous. But how many medals do they have? So you gotta, and bronze doesn't count. If you're that good every single tournament consistently,
You need something.
you need gold medals.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. I wouldn't mind seeing Russia just
Dummy 'em.
no disappear from the tournament.
That would be nice. We do have a chance to avenge last year's loss in the semis to Finland.
I'd like that.
That would be nice.
I think they rode their goalie pretty hard today. I didn't see much of the game, but I mean, a 1-0 win.
That's especially to the Americans who we walked through.
You usually do not have a dominant 1-0 win.
No.
Your goalie dominates.
I do enjoy seeing only one goal go against them when the Americans' goaltender is the Calgary prospect.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. And the one goal was a great quick feed in the slot, one-timer, top
It was
shelf.
a no-look pass too.
Great goal.
Yeah, it had to be perfect. Well, I guess one other Canada news: we won the Spengler Cup for the 4th time in 5 years. Was it?
Yeah, I want to say 16th time overall.
It's pretty good.
It's a great tournament.
Yeah,
it is a great tournament.
It's sad that it's on at the same time as the World Juniors, because people would love to go and watch this. If they change the timing a little bit, I'm sure you could make a better TV event out of this.
This is a bucket list trip for me.
It'd be fun.
Honestly, the World Juniors are awesome, but to go and watch the Spengler Cup, I think would be just
fun.
Just a great trip.
Be cheaper than World Juniors.
I would think.
I guess we're just all left with some NHL updates here.
Oh, we're flying through this. This is what happens. You have 10,000 things to talk about. You talk about each one of them for a second.
Yeah.
You have 5 things to talk about. We're here for 45 minutes.
Good. All right. Jake Getzel. He's done.
Yep, season-ending shoulder surgery, 4 to 6 months.
Even if you're ready in time for the playoffs 4 months from now, take the recoup. You'll need it.
He hurt it on a goal.
Just an awkward fall.
But they scored.
Yeah.
And then he just bailed after. Yeah, it's not good, but yeah, you gotta. That's a rough one.
Well, I want to propose a new. What was it? Bitch of the week or
Shitbag of the week.
yeah, something like that. Corey Perry. How are you still allowed to play hockey? That was the dirtiest fucking no attempt to hit his body, no attempt to move your elbow down, just
Get that elbow up there.
straight across, and you look at the ref I didn't do anything, the guy just fell.
So he leaves less than a minute into the Winter Classic, so way to go. Way to kick that thing off in just great fashion.
You trying to one-up the Crosby concussion that came out of nowhere, or what?
Oh, God.
Jeez. You need to get a long fine. You're not that great of a player. Getzlaf made you look great. Just
You wanted to ride off?
go away.
Fair don't know.
Speaking of players that are great, Kachuk and Gio are going to the All-Star game this year.
I'm glad it's Kachuk and not Johnny.
Johnny is in the Vote Me In, where each team puts forward a player and they're allowed to be voted in.
Which is okay.
Yeah.
And if he gets in there because the fans want to see him, then all the power to him. But Kachuk has been the better player this year. Johnny Gaudreau hasn't done that much.
No.
Giordano deserves to go.
Oh, 100%. I don't know why he wasn't there before, but definitely deserves to go.
These are the right two players
Yeah.
from Calgary this year.
Great choice.
And if there was a third, Lindholm.
Oh, he's playing so well.
That
Riddick was also playing really fucking well.
and then,
Not recently, but to start the season, he's been on fire.
And then
And then the clock struck midnight on our fairy tale.
oh my god. The 5-hole from the point. Isn't your stick supposed to be there? I'm not an expert. I'm not sure.
This is going to be a long month.
If this is as long of a month as it seems like it's going to be, then we're going to need a miracle to make the playoffs. Right?
It's going to be a long fucking month. We are the Drunken Canadians, but dry January is a thing. We're gonna see how long we can tough it out.
I've got dry month and a half until the wedding. I gotta fit into a medium. Yeah. Yeah. So here we go.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
How's the ab race with Cody going?
Do you want me to take my shirt off right now?
No. Breaking news out of the NHL.
Breaking. When we
Buffalo-
recorded this, just wait. When we recorded this, it was breaking.
I'm still waiting for more news to pop up.
Yeah.
We don't know all the full details of the third trade, but Sabres trade Scandella to the Canadians for a 4th-round pick. And then immediately trade that 4th-round pick to Calgary for Michael Frolik. Which, great player. It's too bad he's got to go because of contract size.
I don't believe it is. I don't believe it is too bad he has to go. It's time. What are we doing?
They got rid of him before the end of the year. Perfect. We picked up something that wasn't going to take up cap space.
And that's what we need.
Yep.
That is exactly what we need.
Yep. And then the Canadians go and trade Riley to the Senators.
So they're making moves.
Don't know what for, but Buffalo and something's going on out east there. They're
Well, it could be a bunch of little trades and things just fell through in the right spot, or the Canadians are
someone's
building
prepping for
something big
but
here.
That move for the Flames, that's pretty big to open up some cap space. We'll see what they do. We were talking here, there might be a trade coming. I think it's probably more likely we're making that room to sign some of our younger guys.
Well, are
Help them
we
up.
in a position to go out and get a rental? Because are we 100% a playoff team this year?
We need a goalie.
Up till now, it does not seem like we are 100% a playoff team.
No.
Sorry.
And it's not even alternating games, it's fucking alternating periods.
It's bad.
It's bad.
Is that it?
I think that's everything that I had written down. There's probably more.
Let's look.
Well, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Welcome to 2020.
We should mention David Stern, former NBA commissioner, passed away. So that's sad news. We said Ron Rivera got fired and is hired. He's now with the Chiefs. I don't know if we said the team.
I believe it is
The
not
Redskins,
the Chiefs.
sorry. The Redskins.
And I believe it's for 4 years.
4 years with the Redskins. And Baltimore Ravens
Oh boy.
set a new single season rushing record, total 3,296 yards. breaking the record that was held by the New England Patriots, of course, from 1978.
I'm looking forward to these playoffs. This weekend's going to be okay. Next weekend is going to be insane.
Yeah, it's good times.
It's a great time to be alive.
Except sober. We're only 3 weeks away from the Connor Cowboy fight, not even.
I'm 2 days into dry January, and it's...
You got a twitch right now, actually. I don't know if people can see that. You've got a whole finger thing going there. I think that's it. I don't think we have anything else to talk about.
No, I think that's about it. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll see you next week.